expanding topics in language exchanges such as nature, life, and work. Today, I moved the document from JAD 1 to JAD 2. I've been already talking and then made a pages about 849 pages in JAD 1. So that is lots of contents on language exchange itself and using Zoom and AI and Google Documents. I talk about the method here about the language exchange. I keep doing and then because I need to use it quickly as fast as I can. Then I changed the Google document page because too many pages and the speed is a little bit slow. So, and then I changed them. Today topic is about expanding topics in doing online language exchange and such as nature, life, and work. For example, yesterday I studied with my language partners focusing on speaking and listening after that and reviewing with help of AI. Then we chose topic mountains. Mountain, we talked about the mountain. Mountain in Japan, the Fuji Mountain, mountain in Vietnam, mountain in Korea. So, and then involved in experience and just geography and nature about before we started, and then we already uh, talked about ocean and or the fishermen, the life in the fishing village, and we talk. So and then we can expand the topics, and when we do online language exchange, and because when we talk, and then the topic is very important. We if we don't choose the topics, just free talking, and then it's okay. First time we talk and then say something and say daily life and then, but there is no way. Just we don't know where to go and then the content that we made is not well organized. By doing that and just we can practice speaking, but and then without topics or without some good content which are well designed by language exchange partners, and then we cannot improve them and then properly the language efficiency. And so and then choosing the topic is very important. So and then to choose the topic, and then we don't have to um, we don't have to worry about how to choose topic, what to choose topic, because if we know about how can we expand topics with the smart ideas, for example, with the nature, we have such of natures. We live in natures, all creature, right, and then plants on animals live on nature, and then the nature itself is very important. Even the city is also long years, many years ago, it was also nature. Then humans can develop, build the city and the bridge and road and building and park and facilities, and then we made that like this. And so nature is a big topic. For example, ocean, mountain, river, and lakes. And these are very, very wide topics. And then when yesterday we talked about mountain, and then in the mountains we can see the forest or the we have experienced in mountains. I was a member of a mountaineering club named History and Mount. And then such as someone who like climbing the mountains and then the hiking And someone don't like climb the mountain, even though, and then people know about uh, people know about mountain itself because we cannot avoid our nature. For example, air, sky, and land, the place, and then the mountain or river and lake, all connected with that. So what the climate is very important. And the ocean itself is for food, and then all the things are connected with each other. So, and if we choose one topic like nature, and then we can expand as well. So from the mountain to the mountain forest, and then we can talk about the animals in the forest, and then we can talk about the trees, and we can talk about the experience that we hiked and or the climbed the mountain. And then there is something many things. And also we can jump on the ride, and then daily life is also for humans, and then produce and food and shelter like house, and also, and then from the baby to old man, and we live in each period, and then we're taken care of by the parents, and then living in the community, the small village or big city, and then we go for the educational organization like school, and then we have experience like that, and then these are also the main topics we can choose. Then it's not difficult as well, and we can choose any topic by focusing on speaking and listening to pronunciation. And then after talking each other, and then by using the voice typing, and then at the same time, we can get a content to make better content with the help of the AI. Then we can make some efficient the contents. Then we can use that after using this. Yeah. And also as a beginner, or the as a beginner who learned the foreign language, and then we can speak each other's slowly, and then about 100 words a minute. But if we can improve the reading skill, and we can read more than 500 words a minute, then and we can shortly review faster than we think. So, and then our program is from June, and then 40 minutes the free version, and then we 10 minutes we talk, 10 minutes we review, and 10 minutes we talk, and then the other language, 10 minutes we review. When we review, and we use both languages, because we should understand what we talk. As the beginner level, and then same way, and then when we talk to each other, we don't understand each other. Sometimes we can understand, but I think more than 50% we cannot understand. By reviewing, we can understand. By reviewing, we can understand much more than ever than in speaking. So, and then speaking is more important, even though we cannot understand the whole perfect. And after speaking, we can use the content from our conversation of topic. Then we can understand much more. Then we can uh, review it by reading and then content two languages. So, and then uh, by reading the native language, the mother tongue, then we can quickly understand what we talk about. Then and if we are much smarter than and people, and then we can also summarize the vocabulary, and then that way is a very intensive language exchange, in which we focused on spoken based speaking and listening, and for 10 minutes with a topic, and then we talk, and then using AI, and then we have feedback at the same time. And the result is very, very fancy and very, very fantastic. And also we can do that and summarize. If we can, if we do the little faster than, if we do little faster than, and then we can reviewing the both two topics. One is target language, and the other is target language for language patterns. And then successfully we can make the program with the language exchanging with the language partners to improve spoken based improving in pronunciation as well. Okay, so now I am talking about it, and then I use this at the same time when I talk, and then at the same time when I talk, I make this content show using the voice typing. And then here's first page and almost 4 pages. This is the first page of second version of the jar. And then in using these contents, I can make summary or make contents of this topic and then how to expand the topics. And then AI can feedback and I can summary with AI. Then much better than this. I go that here. Make content of expanding topics such as nature, life, and work to improve spoken-based language exchange after proofreading it. Then I can get a prompt engineering here. Oh, lost again. Make content of expanding topics such as nature, work, and life, and to in spoken-based language exchange after proofreading with. Then here I need it in English. Okay, so I should change it. This. In English, make content of expanding topics such as nature, life, and work in spoken-based language exchange after proofreading it. Then I can add this, the same here. And then almost I made this and I paste my content with the help of AI. AI gives some summarize successfully how to explain topic in spoken language exchange, naturalized and world. And then the AI can summarizes what I talk. And then even though and then I have an account too. So and then all what I'm talking is maybe AI can memorize them, and then based on the contents, and then AI can give much more effective contents. Then I can get the copy, come back to my document, and then I come here. I can paste it, and then I can read it. Oh, there's some lots of them. And then I'll come back to my interface. And then now I'm going to read the content from AI. Here's a clear and organized version of your content in Nextflow. Spoken Style English focuses on how to expand topics like nature, life, and work during spoken-based language exchanges using AI and tools like Google Docs. How to expand topics in spoken language exchange, nature, life, and more. Hi, everyone. Today, I'd like to share how I expand topic in online language exchange, especially when practicing speaking and listening This approach helps to make each conversation more meaningful and useful for language improvement while expanding topic matters. When we first start language exchange, we often talk about daily life, how we are doing, and what we did today is essential. That's fine. But if we don't have a clear direction, the conversation might feel random or shallow without structure or deeper topics. We miss the chance to improve vocabulary, pronunciation, and thinking in the target language. That's why expanding topic is so important. With the right strategy, we don't have to worry about what should we talk about today. We just start with a general topic like nature and natural build from there. How to expand a topic like nature? Yesterday, for example, we chose mountains as a topic. That one word led to a rich 40-minute conversation. Here's how. We started by sharing our experience with mountains, hiking, climbing, joining mountaineering club. Then we talked about specific mountains in our country, Mount Fuji, Japan, mountains, Vietnam, Korea. And from there, we connect to forest, wildlife, and plants and the season, human life in mountain villages. Environmental issues like deforestation. All of this came from just one starting point, mountains. This is what I call topic expansion. It's not just talking, it's building a meaningful conversation step by step while practicing listening and speaking, and then using tools like AI and Google Docs during the exchange. We use voice typing in Google Docs to capture what we say. After talking, we review the content with the AI. This helps correct mistake and turn our spontaneous speaking into learning content. Later, we can highlight vocabulary and compare to what we said in both languages, Vietnamese and English, and then read it again, both Vietnamese and read it again to improve the pronunciation and understanding. This system allows us to use their conversation as study material, which is more effective than memorizing from a text. Example, from nature to life to work. Let's say we begin with nature, so from there, and then we can move to life, how people live in nature, and how children grow up in rural or urban places. But jobs connected to nature, fishermen, farmers, park rangers, or how city jobs and this kind of us from nature. And the right and work itself, and then and they can be reviewed by just like in nature's. Uh, I mean that it's a different or the same, and then this really connects to each other, each topics. From that, we can explore food production, housing, education, travel, cities, technologies, even compare childhood experience, work styles, for the future. So starting with one word, we can expand into a rich multiple-topic conversation, a simple and effective exchange format. Here's the method I use with the partners, 40-minute session. 10 minutes I speak in Italian language, 10 minutes my partner gives feedback, we switch role, 10 minutes they speak in their Italian languages, 10 minutes I give feedback. Actually, it's different. We both each other using feedback with help of AI, two languages, and because one language is we cannot understand. When I have to feedback, and then and not easy to understand them. So and then we share the both of languages. If we're level intermediate, we are level intermediate level so that we can do much more freely on the contents. The feedback is much faster than ever. And then also the communication time is very, very faster, about 150 words a minute or 200 a minute in advanced group, and it's possible. While speaking, focus on fluency, pronunciation, and topic expansion. And then use tools like Zoom, voice typing, AI collection, and Google Doc. After the session, read and read what we said. Use both native and target languages for deeper understanding. Highlight vocabulary and expression for review. And the final source, speaking is more important than perfect understanding at first. When we speak, we create real content. That content can then be improved, corrected, and used. With this method, language exchange become more international, more intentional, more educational, more fun. And we don't just chat, we build a language program based on real life topics, spoken practice, and smart review strategy. After I recorded in this content on my YouTube channel, Jack, and I read the subtitle to build vocabulary for the same topic. I'll talk about and then mình sẽ nói về chủ đề là go new chủ đề, ví dụ thiếu niên, cuộc sống và làm việc, công việc. À, vâng, giúp với AI. Vâng, xong.